I am Jhannine Balberona, and for today's video I am going to tell you about Pythagorean theorem and how it is utilized in our daily life situations. But before I will proceed, I will first introduce to you what does Pythagorean theorem means. Pythagorean theorem is the well-known geometric theorem that the sum of the squares on the legs of the right triangle is equal to the square on the hypotenuse, which is the side opposite to the right angle. In familiar algebraic notation, a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. We can use Pythagorean theorem in everywhere that we go, especially in the park, in our house, at the beaches, pools, or any hotels that we go. Pythagorean theorem is very useful for those people who works at the construction sites, especially when they are measuring the slopes of the roofs, the sides of the pool, or even building a ladder for the homes. Here are some examples on how people utilizes Pythagorean theorems in real life situations. Every day, Luis walks from his house going to the restaurant and then to his working place, which is the bank, and then back to his house. He wanted to know the total distance measurement of his traveling every day, given that the distance from the restaurant to the bank is 3 meters and the distance from the bank to his house is 4 meters. What is the distance from his house to the restaurant? Use the Pythagorean theorem. We have here the formula a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared, wherein is equal to 3m, b is equal to 4m, and our c is still unknown. We will substitute 3 squared plus 4 squared is equal to n, wherein 3 squared is equal to 9 and 4 squared is equal to 16. Total is 25. If 5 as the answer, we will square the 5. So 5 squared is equal to 25. So our hypotenuse here is 5 squared. Neo wants to measure the hypotenuse of his ladder given that the side A is 8 and side B is 6. Find the hypotenuse using the Pythagorean theorem. We have here the formula in getting the hypotenuse, which is the a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared, wherein our a is equal to 8 and our b is equal to 6. And our c is still a known substitute. So it will be a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. 8 squared plus 6 squared is equal to n, wherein our 8 squared is equal to 64 and 6 squared is equal to 36. All in all, it will be 100. So 10 squared is equal to 100. So our hypotenuse is 10 squared. Do you think Pythagorean theorem has been useful to humanity since Pythagoras learned about it? Yes, it provides great help in mankind to evolve. It is a very useful technique for construction and navigation. Without this theorem, we will never know and how to measure the distance and the shortest length of an object or a thing, or even calculating the length of the diagonal. In your personal life, was there a time that you could have used the Pythagorean theorem? Give an instance. Yes, for instance, I am helping my grandfather who is a construction worker and he wanted to know the measurement of the slope of the roof, but he don't know how to do it without the measurements. So I will be helping him by the use of the Pythagorean theorem and getting the measurements of the size of the slope of the roofs. In general, is it necessary to learn stuffs such as the Pythagorean theorem? Yes, because in that case, we can easily help people who wants to measure something but they don't know how. Learning the Pythagorean theorem benefits our society at large. Everything that we learn in education brings great benefit to us. It enables us to learn new things and gather new informations.